We are exploring. Today we are at dam site number 5 Park near Jefferson, Arkansas. This dam is also known as Colonel Charles D. Maynard Lock and Dam. Over here to the right, that's where we're going. This is a little tricky because the sign we saw is the last sign and there is no sign to show you where to turn left to get to the park. You have to turn left from the River Road or Jefferson Road onto Bartlett Road to get here. Here's an overview of the park. This is a pretty small park and it's operated by the Corps of Engineers. This is so neat. The Corps of Engineers built a dam here, so they have workers coming here every day probably to do something, and to make this pleasant for citizens they construct a park. Look at the water flowing at the gates here. The gates at the dam are open. We're at the downriver side to the right. In the distance, that's the upriver side, and I believe there's several feet of difference in the water level. They have picnic benches here, which is pretty cool, so you can bring some picnic stuff and eat, or you can also grill yourself a Bud Light. Who likes warm beer? I don't. Look at the water. This dam number 5 is part of 18 locks and dams of the McClellan Kerr Arkansas River navigation system that was constructed between 1963 and 1971. The purpose of this system was to mitigate flooding and to reduce erosion of the river banks by slowing down the river and controlling the river levels at 18 spots on the Arkansas River in the south, starting at the Arkansas Post, going all the way up to the port of Catoosa at Tulsa, Oklahoma. There's a view of the downriver side of this dam number 5. The lock is what you can see in the distance. If you want to find out how a lock works, watch my video about Toadsuck Ferry Park. There I'll explain how a lock works to bring a ship or a boat from the upriver to the downriver side of the dam and vice versa. This is amazing, these quantities of water. Here in the front there's a boat ramp, and you see this area that has a wall built between the river itself and this little boat ramp area. I'm not sure if I wanted to get a boat in there and get into the river with all these turbulences going on. But it's an amazing sight. It's an amazing view here of this dam. Before you get to that park, you remember that gate we saw earlier. There's a little dirt road getting us to a spot maybe 500, 800 yards down the river of the dam. We can see the dam in the distance, and this is at a quite high level. There are a few folks fishing here, and they had a lucky day. They had a bucket full of big catfish. Look how these trees are flooded over there in the water. This is a high level of the Arkansas River. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it.